Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be our Sunday chit chat video. I pretty much read over the emails, the DMs, text messages, pretty much any questions that you guys ask me. I use that as the topic to discuss with you guys. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. I will go ahead and link the email address across the screen. Send me an email to btalks@yahoo.com. or comment on any of the videos or any of my social medias that are linked below in the description. And I may choose yours to actually make a video about and answer questions. So definitely be sure to send me your questions. Before we get started, like always, give me a thumbs up. Please make sure to be subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So the topic today is going to be the benefits of having a custom website built. I do offer two different options. I offer a web builder service where me and my team actually create customized websites, and then I also offer an option where you can build your own, where you can create your own website through Shopify. I offer two different options because we're all in different stages of our business, and you know what works for one may not work for the other. So I like to just provide as many options as I possibly can. With that being said, I do want to kind of explain some of the perks with having a custom website versus a build your own website. I can let you know that before I switched my website over to Shopify, I was with GoDaddy. And GoDaddy, there's nothing, I'm not going to down their business or anything like that, or their platform, because GoDaddy's not a bad web host to have. It's just I wasn't able to do as much as I can do now with Shopify. And I was really intimidated with Shopify because it's not as black and white as GoDaddy is. GoDaddy is very simple. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy to navigate, especially someone that really isn't comfortable designing their own website. And so when I first started out, I really wasn't that comfortable with it. I didn't understand what SEO was, search engine optimization. I didn't understand how crucial that was. I didn't understand how the different layout can keep more customers, really drawn to your website. I didn't understand that, you only have a few seconds to actually grab someone's attention when they go to your website. I didn't understand really how important all of that was when I first started out. And, when I started educating myself more on how important it is to have your website set up correctly, especially if you're an online-based store, I started taking it a lot more serious, doing a lot more research, linking up with an actual team. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to offer this service to everyone. So that's what I offer. And I'm just going to start off. I have some notes here going over the benefits of having a professional website. Whether you create it or whether you have someone else create it for you, there's a lot of great benefits in having a professional website. So the first thing that I want to kind of throw out there is, having a professional website has been proven to increase your sales. Having a website that's actually easy to navigate, that's not really slow, that just looks like you're legitimate, can definitely make the world of a difference. I don't know if you've ever gone to a website and just looked at it and you're like, I don't know if this website is even legitimate. You know what I mean? Like this website just doesn't give me the feel that it's right. Or this website just feels like it was created by, someone that didn't really care, that just rushed to put it together. There's spelling errors on the website. There's really no pictures on the website. There's no return policy on the website. There's just so many things missing. So having a professional website, this is going to be, first impressions are everything. You have to keep in mind that you don't have a store that people are actually going to walk into. This is your store. When they click on the website, they can go to any other website, but they're on your page. So you want to make sure that you're up to par, that you look the part, and that you are as professional as you possibly can be. 2, another good perk about having a custom built website, I would say, is the convenience. Business owners are like the busiest people in the world. And I'm sure if you're watching this video and if you run a business, you can definitely agree to what I'm saying. A lot of times you just don't, you may not have the time. You're like, you know what, look, I don't even want to deal with creating my website. I don't want to deal with figuring my SEO out. I don't want to deal with creating different tags. I don't want to deal with the backlinks and the back part of the website. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just pay someone to do it for me. And so because websites are so intricate, it's not something that I just do overnight. It's not something that I can just have done in 2 days for you. It actually takes a lot of time to make sure that it's not just looking professional, but it actually works well in your best interest, and I'll get into that later on in the video. But convenience is also another reason that a lot of people choose to go with the web builder service versus creating their own website. 3, so we're going to get into a higher search engine optimization, so a higher SEO. And pretty much what that is, if say you're on Google and you're looking up hair companies, or say you type in virgin hair, there are certain websites that are going to pop up. Not every website that sells virgin hair pops up, and it's because it's how your website is actually coded and how the search engine optimization is set up. You want to make sure that when you're creating your website, or if you're going to a company to create your website, you don't want to make sure that it just looks good. It doesn't need to just look the part, but it actually needs to be working for you. So even when you're asleep, no one has to specifically know to go to badchickhair.com, but in certain areas, so primarily areas that I set up my website to really trigger, it's going to pop up. My name is going to pop up, the website's going to pop up, and there's going to be a lot more traffic generated to my website based on how my SEO is ranked. And that's a really, that's crucial for your website. You can have a great website, but if no one can ever find it except by typing in your full name, it's going to be very hard for you to generate sales, especially if you're brand new. So just think about it. You decide you want to launch your hair company, and you create a website, and you have drop shipping, or you have wholesale, you have inventory, you have business cards, you're ready to actually get out there and start selling. You have this website, but you're not getting any orders, and you're like, dang, what am I doing wrong? It may not be that you're doing anything wrong. It may simply be that no one can find your website because although your website might look okay, it wasn't set up on the backside to pop up in the areas that it needs to pop up. It wasn't set up on the backside to have certain tags to actually alert the SEO to pop up your website. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that go into configuring your website. There's a lot of things that go into creating a custom theme. And so that's one of the benefits in actually paying for someone to create the website for you. Now, of course, you can definitely create your own website. That's actually how I got started. So start where you are for what you can. I'm not saying, you have to save up and wait until you can purchase the website builder or anything like that. I'm saying start with what you can do. But always keep in mind that, SEO has to be there. Your tags have to be there. There's so many things that go into making sure that your website is professional. It's not just the look. And I think a lot of people, especially if you're not really into web design, you really wouldn't know that, and you really wouldn't think about it. You're just like, all you're doing is setting up a website and putting pictures on there. There's so much more that goes on behind the scenes that needs to happen for your website to be very productive. So if you're someone that's really like, I don't know anything about this, I don't feel like researching, I don't feel like doing this myself, then I would suggest going with a web builder service. Again, I do offer web builder services, so you can definitely contact me if you have any questions. But that's something that is really crucial to increasing your sales. When I first started Bad Chick Hair, and when I did create my website through GoDaddy, I did not have as much traffic as I have today. I mean, on Shopify, you can actually see the traffic that you receive every day, and your goal is to make sure that you increase your traffic. You want to increase the people that know about you, increase your awareness, increase your orders, increase your sales, increase your profit. All of that, goes hand in hand. So in order to do that, you have to make sure that everything's set up right, and you have to seize every opportunity. It cannot just be, hey, my website looks good, but the only people that are going to find my website are the people that have my business cards. It's great to have people, know your business by your business cards and by word of mouth, but you're always looking to attract new clients. There has to be a funnel of new clients. And if your website isn't set up correctly, you may be stopping some of that from happening. And then also, not just that, but your website needs to be updated as well. So even if you had a website built for you maybe 5 years ago or 3 years ago, it still needs to be updated. Just like with any device you're working with, even like with your cell phone. Your cell phone may work great today, but Apple's going to come up with an update eventually to kind of keep everything up, fresh and working. The same with websites. So if you actually get a web designer, or you have a web builder service or a team or anything like that, it's really good to purchase something, or it's really good to be in tune with different web builders or web designers that can actually make sure that your website is up to date. Be there to answer any questions that you have. I do offer a link, and I'll have it at the bottom of this video, where if you want to design your own website, you can. Shopify actually provided me a code to give to you guys that will give you a free trial. So I definitely recommend that you guys try that. Definitely play around with the website. Try to get a little bit more comfortable with it. And then you can definitely do your research as well on SEO and different rankings and tags and things like that. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And inquire about the web builder service. I'm not able to really walk you through the SEO or walk you through different tags and things like that, because it is really a lengthy process and it takes time. And I'm, the people that are purchasing the web builder service, I have to make sure that I'm completing their websites. So it's not like I don't want to answer any questions. You guys know I'm always here to help, but it's something we're gonna have to research. A lot of people get intimidated by doing the research because honestly, it's so much work that goes into it. I'm not lying. I actually have a full team that works with me on creating custom websites. So just keep that in mind, you guys. And then also I want to touch on speed. So when you go to a website, I don't know if you've ever been to a website that's just really, really slow. It takes forever for the pictures to load. It takes a really long time for you to be able to go to your cart. Sometimes the website glitches. And it's just, it's not a smooth experience. So that can also be something with the way that your website is set up. I know when I was on GoDaddy, I didn't have my website set up professionally. I set it up myself. And although I was still generating orders, I just didn't know. I didn't know what to expect because that was my first website. I didn't know what to compare it to. So I was just like, this is normal. But as I got more experience and had my website for longer and actually switched from GoDaddy to Shopify and, had a custom theme, I was like, wow, like this speed is so much faster. And it's not just that I switched from GoDaddy to Shopify, but it's actually the coding that goes behind the website that speeds it up. And so I wanted to make sure that my website was very fast because a lot of people don't want to wait. You may be shopping for hair on your break. You may be shopping on your, I don't know, on your downtime, and you really don't want, I don't want to sit here for 3 minutes and wait for this to load. And it may not seem very long to you because it's your website, but you have to keep in mind, if this is a customer that is shopping online for hair in general, there's so much competition out there. If your website's taking forever to load, they're going to just click off and go to the next website that's already up running professionally. And then that speed also keeps your customers engaged. So if they want to look at different hair textures, you can click on the straight and see pictures. You can then go ahead and click on the body wave. You don't have to wait too long for the images to load and pop up because it's really a seamless experience. Another thing that I kind of want to throw out there is you are in, I don't like using the word competition, but I'm just going to use it for this video, but you kind of are in competition with different websites. So what I mean by that is, if a customer is looking at you and they're looking at another website, they're going to look and see which one looks the most professional. They're going to see, okay, this website looks clear. This website doesn't have any spelling errors. This website is very fast. This website is trusted. This website, they're going to compare what website to order from because they don't have anything else to compare you by, other than word of mouth or maybe your social media. But a lot of times people are just looking like, does this website look legitimate? Does it look like someplace I want to purchase from? And so you have to keep in mind that too, it's not just your website or no website. People are always browsing. So when you're browsing, you're looking at different deals, different websites, different presentations, different pictures. You're just looking, you're trying to decide which option is best. And I'm not saying that you cannot have a personal self-built website and still get orders. You will get orders regardless, or at least that was my experience. I got orders on GoDaddy and I get orders on Shopify, but I can definitely say that my orders more than doubled when I switched over to Shopify just because it's more of a professional website. It's custom built. And it's very intriguing. It keeps your attention grabbed long enough for you to actually purchase. It's not just a flat website. I think I've talked about this in other videos. It's not just a plain website where it's just nothing going on. And it's not too much going on where it's just like, I'm confused. I don't know where to look. So you want to make sure that you have to find that balance. And for a lot of people, like I said, if you're a business owner, you may have another job, you may have children, you may have other commitments. And it's like, you know what? I just rather have this portion of my business trust it with someone else. Go ahead and build it, make it look as professional as you can, and then give me my website when it's completed, because a lot of people, like I said, don't have time to research SEO, don't have time to actually place the placeholders on the website for the pictures, make sure the speed is right. So a lot of people don't really have the time to really sit down and really devote to creating a whole website, because once you actually see all that goes into it, you'll see there's a lot. Oh, and the last thing that I kind of want to mention is finance options. So if you are interested in having a custom website built, I do offer finance options through PayPal. So you can definitely contact me. So email me. My social medias are always linked below. But yeah, just ask me, just send me a text and let me know, or an email, and say, hey, I'm really interested in having a custom website built. I would love to look into finance options, and I can send you the link to go ahead and apply online. Also, if you're like, you know what, I definitely think that the web builder service will benefit me in the future, but right now I'm just kind of really wanting to get my feet wet. I'm just wanting to get started, and so I feel comfortable building my own website. Go ahead and click the link. Go ahead and click the link below this video and get started. I just wanted to really stress that having a professional website is definitely important. And, I hope this answered your questions. If you guys have any other questions, like I said before, feel free to go ahead and send them to the email that I linked in the beginning of this video and also down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.